How's it going, everybody? I'm going to take a few minutes and just cover a few things that came up as I was doing research for this video. My original thought was to talk about Halloween. I really want to be proactive, and for anybody that's new, I want you guys to know that this is kind of the time. Like if you're just starting to list, this is the time to do it because you have to think about it probably like two months in advance. I was going through some of the features here that I found through Merchant Former. This is the Merchant Former platform that you're looking at. So looking at trending phrases, niche hunter, keyword cloud. Like I was looking at a bunch of things, and as I was going through the Halloween niche, there's nothing really that that I found that was kind of outstanding to share with you guys. So I'm just quickly going to go through it basically as a reminder that, list your Halloween stuff. And if you already have your Halloween stuff listed, this is the time to promote or to start playing around and maybe adjusting your keywords and titles and so on. Before I do that, I actually just want to show you this. The flash sale, I think, ends in a day for anybody who's not familiar with Vexels. I'm going to include the links again in the description below. These are pretty good deals. That's the only reason I'm showing you guys. I do use this service, so when I saw that these guys are running like almost 50% off, I just figured I'll share it with you guys. When it comes to Halloween, you've seen the designs, you've seen the titles and everything. I was actually looking at keywords, for example, what kind of stuff is related. Like you can see here, for example, what people actually look for and so on. So again, there's nothing that when I was looking for at this that stood out where I was like, okay, I have to share it with you guys. I'm going to show you a few examples, for example, that stood out when I was looking at products that were starting to sell, that were selling, and also all that kind of stuff. Again, very I would say simple designs. Like there's nothing to this. It's funny, right? It's funny, but it's that kind of creepy font. This is also pretend I'm a toaster costume, funny Halloween party, Halloween spelt wrong. I actually looked at this word as well when I was looking at keywords. So it turns out that if you're listing right now for Halloween, you have more of a chance of success if you misspell Halloween and list under that spelling than you actually have under the real spelling. And that's why I wanted to show you this, guys, because this is still getting sales and it's not spelled correctly. I mean, it is in a couple of parts here, but I mean the brand and the title, and it's still actually showing up as one of the sellers that's kind of picking up momentum. This graphic I wanted to show you just because of we've seen this before, but again, now it's a skeleton. It's the same. So basically, I'm just going back to it's the same old story. You just have to be creative, and again, misspelt here, and I think throughout. So there's one correct spelling here. So anyways, that's what we got for Halloween. As I kept digging, there were two things that popped up. Number one, back to school. That's what's happening right now. If you're kind of questioning, what's going on, what's selling, it's back to school. This is the keyword cloud. You can't see it's just off the screen. This is the keyword research part of one of their tools, and it basically gives you the search terms, for example, 1 word, 2 word, 3 words. So you can do all kinds of combinations. But if you look at the trends and everything, what's going on? It's the first day of school. It's going back to school. It's school, right? You can be as specific as you want. You can go with first grade. You can go second, fourth. I don't have to tell you this, but I will show you some of the designs. The competition score here is F, which means it's a bad niche to get into now. But again, if you're creative, I mean, look at the sales volume here. This is I just ran this today, and this is let me see what we're looking at here. This is the product search. So again, very simple text-based designs, but it is funny student teacher back to school t-shirt, back to school motivational. What I've noticed also is that they have for example, the designs we're getting very specific, as we all know. For example, it was, son of a nurse, son of a whatever, going back to school, or daughter of whoever. So those kinds of combinations. So I'm just going to show you some of these products here, and the keywords, so that you can actually look at this in your own time, and study it. If you want to look up some of these ASINs, there's the price range for you, there's the bestseller rank, and also the estimated number of sales, and so on. So again, there's nothing crazy here. We've seen it. Like, I like this one, but I mean, that's what's selling now. And then the takeoff niche of the week that I wanted to show you is trap music shirt. So this is another tool from Merchant Former. Let me see what it's called, just not to give you the wrong information. It is the Niche Hunter, and it gives you certain keywords and designs based on search volume. The one that stood out, there's a bunch of stuff that stood out. I was going through this, but I wanted to be on the first page. I wanted to look at the high search volume, and it's trap music. And if you actually kind of go through competition score, this is kind of the niche to get into. It's just like it hasn't exploded, but there's a lot of search for it, and these are the kinds of designs that you're getting. And because it's not so specific, if you do research on what that is exactly, you'll see that, for example, these don't really apply, but these people are actually lucky that it's being, this one's just wrong, but that there's still a lot of opportunity to get into this, and that people have not capitalized on this. So that's pretty much all I wanted to show you guys. School's in, Halloween, think about it, and then, like I said, niche. Again, I'm putting all this up on the screen just so you guys can actually look at it. Pause this video, do whatever you want. But again, trap music is kind of my niche of the week. I think there's a lot of opportunity here. Thank you, guys. I'll talk to you later.